Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this video, I will show you how the system works against us. It's they or them against us. Us being the regular people, and they are the ones who, we like it or not, they are in charge of us. And I will show you how through their media, they create the matrix, the illusion that, hey, life is like this, by teaching us, by regimenting us under certain kind of ideas that actually are not beneficial to us, are beneficial to them, but they make it in such a way through education, through repetition, through the mass media, through Hollywood, in such a way that, hey, actually that's a good thing. And I'm talking about debt, personal debt. Nowadays, having debt, going to borrow from a bank, it's a good thing. And I will show you how Germany, in this case, the European Union and the Americans are all in debt and they want more. They want more and they hail it as being an achievement. Why? They increased the debt ceiling. That is, they can borrow more. And that's called they broke the shackles. They didn't get the shackles by getting shackled by the big banks. No, they broke them by increasing the possibility to be more shackled by borrowing money. All right, let me show you. Here is an article from DPA International, March 18th, 2025. March 18th. Germany has broken, and I'm quoting, shackles to spend more on defense, Scholz says. So to spend meaning borrow. They will borrow money from someone. That means you're going to depend on that person to give him money, so you're shackled by that person. Because if you don't pay it, you're going to be in trouble. That's why you're shackled. So someone has to come with the money. Who? It's going to be you, working harder. How do you think these guys make profit? You work harder, you pay less. That's a profit. There you have it. I mean, energy and all that. So this is how this is portrayed. They broke the shackles to spend more. So if you spend more, you broke the shackles. Not saving money. That idea that saving money is not promoted here. Borrowing money, opportunities. You use your own money. No. Use the bank's money with interest. That's them. And they tell us, DPA International, Germany has broken shackles. Scholz said, this is the Chancellor of Germany. So let me show you, and this guy agrees with that. This is what? 4'9", and this is 4'3" or something. 1 meter and 47 centimeters, and this is 1 meter and 39 centimeters. These guys are in charge of us. Germany's outgoing Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, has hailed a multi-billion euro spending package. Someone has to pay back money that they don't have. That passed the Bundestag. It was passed on Tuesday as an important contribution to European defense efforts. That is, we're going to increase the spending. That is, we allow, Bundestag said, Germany has a conservative way of spending money by their constitution. They said, well, this is the bracket, right? No, we have to change that we have to vote for it in order to borrow more money from the banks. And the banks will give us money to buy weapons from the military-industrial complex. Why? Because there's a boogeyman over there that will attack us and we defend you. That's how the narrative goes. No, I don't think so. The point is, we're going to make the banks fatter, and we're going to make the arms manufacturing companies fatter, and the industry, the electricity, the resources, gas, oil, these guys are going to get fatter. How do they get fatter? By you paying more to them. How do you pay? Revenues. How do the government gets revenues? By your work. Anyway, let's move on. Speaking at a meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron in Berlin, Scholz said the parliament has taken a historic decision that will enable Germany to live up to its responsibility. As a German person, I would like to live better. I would like to have a better life. Protected. That's exactly what they do for you. They protect you so you can have a better life. No, you're going to be protected with a worse lifestyle. Good job. With 3 amendments to the Constitution, we are breaking the shackles that have so far prevented us from spending enough on defense, Scholz added. This Resolutions are important, they are right, and they're appropriate. Let's say you go to bed, and before you go to bed you say, oh, I have in my bank account $300,000 and I have no debt. Or you go to bed, I'm in debt $300,000 and I have nothing saved. Which one sounds better? Hey, and you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to spend more money even though I have $300,000 debt. And tomorrow I'm not going to spend more money and I can use those $300,000 to improve my lifestyle and not depend on anyone. So which one is the shackled one? This one or that one? I mean, this is baboonish. And somehow, look at the credit score in America. In America, I have a credit score if you spend and you pay. If you don't spend, you don't have a high credit score. You do not have it. Why? You need to spend. Who made this? We made it. So for you to spend, be a good payer. If you want money, I don't want money. I want to spend my money that I can save. But we're not going to allow you to save money because we created in such a way that you can't afford. You can't afford. We depressed your salaries and we increased through inflation, whatever you want. Wow, but gas, oil, we're not going to buy the cheapest one from the Russians. We buy from the other guys. 3, 4, 5 times premium times. Who are those guys? Premium prices. Who are those guys? Our elected officials. So I want to be this guy. I don't want to be that guy. You can be the other guy, but hey, I'm pretty sure you're going to be stressed as fuck. All right, let's go. This is from the 20th. So remember, this was from the 18th with the broken their shackles to spend more. That means to shackle themselves even more. This is 18. In 2 days, Ukraine receives 7 billion euros from Germany in 2025. European Union adds 1 billion. So Germany, right? From Germany, they broke the shackles. They're going to borrow money to give these guys $7 billion. Or the banking system, whomever. So yes, we broke the shackles. Next one. This is Deutsche Welle. 1 trillion euros impact. What easing debt break means for Germany. So this was on the 17th of March. This was the 18th when everything was all good. And then we had this on the 18th, right? On the 19th, actually, Germany's Bundestag votes in favor of reforming debt break. The multi-billion euro package loosens borrowing limits and allows new investments in defense, infrastructure, and climate. Fuck climate. Why? Not the way they want. I like nature, but no, this is a racket, another racket. The plan was backed by the conservative, they're conservative, CDU, CSU alliance, center left, SPD, and Greens. These are the communists. So who is the conservative? You're not a conservative. As I said, you are the globalist. The globalist won. Aside from the alternative for Germany, everybody else is just paid and bought by the same guys. They're in the same team. So they said, we need more for defense. And they sent $7 billion to another country. Well, yeah, excellent. And it is hailed as what? It's hailed as breaking the shackles. Next one. France. European Union chief unveils 800 billion euros plans to rearm Europe. Got it? Got it. Who's this? Right there. An unelected official. She was not elected by the people. She was appointed for election by the European Commission, and some people voted for her, said yay or nay, and she got yay, but she was parachuted over there to be voted for. Now, do you know what Ursula von der Leyen, what was her previous job before she was parachuted over there, which is like that? She was Germany's defense minister. And she tells the Europeans, now you gotta buy more weapons from my guys. Do you understand who's who, what's what? And hey, they broke the shackles to buy more weapons from von der Leyen's sponsors. Well, sounds like right. And let me show you something else. From Ukrainska Pravda, European Union High Representative, this infantile, this is, as I call her, Maria Callas, supposedly foreign minister of the European, she's appointed, has no credentials, zero. He's a baboon. On helping Ukraine, we're helping Ukraine with 7 billion, and this is what he says. We, who's we? We can take small steps and start with 5 billion euros for shells. 5 billion euros is about $5 billion. So that's a small step. Can I have a small step of $5 billion? I want a small step, just a little bit. Give me 5 billion. After tax, I would like to have it, because those 5 billions will be after tax for shells. It's a small step. We can take. We can. Yeah, we can. Why can't we have a little step, for the mankind? About, I don't know, 5 billion. And it's right in front of us. It's right in front of us. And we're going to find out why all these guys are defending you. This unelected official, again, from the European Union, European Council President. You see, this how do you call it, terms and titles, this is he's not a president like elected. He's not. This is what this guy says. Ceasefire would only allow Russia to regroup and attack again. That means no ceasefire. No ceasefire. We're going to do exactly this for von der Leyen, right? With small steps, okay? Because Germany just broke its shackles. Now you tell me how imbecilic you have to be not to smell these things. And we are free people. They are there over there and they are sucking us dry. Not of, you know what I mean, but something else. They broke the shackles, when actually they cage you even more. They cage you. They indebt you. To be indebted is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You can say, well, it depends. If you can pay, you're going to pay extra with the interest. Why would you do that? Why don't you save it? Because they told you you can have it now. Something changed in our culture. It hasn't been like this before, let's say 80 years. What's changed? They got in charge of us more and more. They broke the shackles. Their shackles that constrain them to rip us off. Yeah, thank you very much for being with me again today. And you see how the titles are over there? They broke the shackles, they released this. And besides, is the conservative guy over there in Germany. Have you seen his face? Right there. I made a video or 2 videos on this baboon right here. This is what, Merz, Friedrich Merz. I made a video on this guy and I said, this is not a conservative. Look at his face in the first place. Anyway, this guy is a globalist. The Greens with the socialists, with the conservatives. I thought that when we vote for an entity or party, that party has a program, a platform. And say, okay, this is it. No spending. We're going to be efficient. We're going to have small government. We're going to create a strong economy. We're not going to just spend money for baboonish climate change and garbage. No, they all have the same agenda. Why? It's the same sponsor behind them. The same guys who open their... When I vote for the conservative, I don't want to have a liberal in a freaking government. I don't want a coalition government. I want a conservative. If you voted for a liberal, you don't want a conservative over there. What is this? I'm not going to have either. It's going to be in between, as the guy said in 1920s. What's a coalition government? What is this? Why don't we make one party with different nuances? It's easier. We'll have party fuck with a F1, F2, F3, and 4. That's it. Well, why do we bother to be different people? We're conservative. That's a lie. That's a game. It's all staged. For what? Did you see over there? For whom? $800 billion for whom? And who's in charge? I was about to say imbecile Annalena Baerbock. No. Barbara, whatever her name is, Ursula von der Leyen. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.